Okay, I'm back. um, so I finished the video and I feel like I didn't really go into the production as much as I wanted to. This is trial and error, so I'll get better as I do it. I think moving forward, what I'll do first is I think I'll play it a couple times and interpret the production and lyrics and make notes for myself. And then once I've kind of grounded that, then I'll start recording and as I'm explaining it, then I'll do tarot to add in. Because yeah, now that I've assessed the production, oh man, it makes so much sense with the cards. I really hope I didn't shuffle it. Actually, okay. Let's see, we still got, yes. Nice. Give me 1 second to get back what we had here. All right. Okay, so just before the intro to the song, before Party Next Door actually starts the verse, it kind of gives off this like dreamy kind of state. It's like, it feels like somewhere suspended between full consciousness and a full dream. It's like more of like a liminal space. It kind of feels like, it feels very airy. And then when Party Next Door actually starts singing, the production stays reserved. It feels a little bit more quiet than it does for the rest of the song. So what you can hear is the percussion is ticking back and forth between a snare that sounds really sharp. It sounds like a snap, right? Like it's like snap, and then another beat of the same sound, but it's dulled. This is where I think this is why I didn't get into it when I first started recording, because this is where like the language precedes me, or precedes the knowledge that I actually have. It's like the way I want to describe it sonically, I don't have the full words for. But it just sounds dulled. It just sounds like quieter, right? So, and it's like there's a lot of space in between. So it's like 1, 2, 4. It's like every other count that it's oscillating between, right? So the way that it sounds like between those two percussion hits is, it sounds like a clear thought and then a dull thought, and then a clear thought and then a dull thought, and then once he gets to the line, so that progression is going on when he says the beginning part, which is, been a minute since we've slept together, gotta get myself together, I've been thinking about everything. And then after that, now I gotta go back. When he goes, I don't know if it's because I'm lonely, that's where the whole production picks up. I think it's an 808 where it just goes do 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 do. So it's like it's interesting because that line specifically, it's almost like, so it's like he's in this state where he's thinking about getting himself together and just like thinking about, I guess, how whatever the scenario is, whatever it played out. But then as soon as he questions if he's having this thought because he's lonely, that's when it ramps up and and then it kind of feel the rest of the production, or the production for the rest of the song gives off an anxious feeling. You know, it's like I'm looking at my notes. It just, the energy shifts. So then it's like, then the snares start to get, they're more even, but they're more constant. So it's on every beat instead of every other beat. But they're more even, and they're more, I don't know. It's like, hold on. Reading my notes. It seems like it takes over, especially because the rest of the song, which isn't, I didn't really focus much on, because it wasn't, that's not what was really calling to me, right? Except for that one line that comes right after. It's just like, it's, now that I like read it, now that I'm reading off of it too, it's just like, it's like the thoughts have spiraled now. And that's what the production is also is alluding to, is just like, it feels more like pressure. Like the rest of the production feels more, it's just tighter. It's faster. There's less room to actually think, whereas in the beginning, where it was more, it seemed like he was coming from more of a space of awareness, even though it was still that in-between state. It just, it felt more, yeah, I don't know, it just like, it felt, language. Oh, it felt more like careful contemplation. And then it's like the thought of, am I thinking this? Because it just, it, even so, okay, now let me connect it back to the cards, right? Because the three cards that I pulled initially, which was impulsivity with the Knight of Swords being reversed, lack of confidence with the Queen of Wands being reversed, and then the Two of Swords, which has to do with feeling like you don't know what choice to make, feeling just like weighing the options, right? So it's just like, what it's giving is like somebody being aware of themselves, and someone being aware that there's accountability to take, I want to say. But the thought of, maybe I'm just thinking this because I'm lonely, rather than to think that they have something to do. Because even the rest of the song, when it's in that state where it's like more ramped up, right? It's like now it gets more into this Queen of Wands type of vibe, where it's like there's it's like the sentiment, because he repeatedly says, that shit ain't my fault, girl, 'cause I'm lonely. And it's like, now it's like, okay. I'm like, now I gotta get into the rest of the song. Yeah, because he's talking about what he's drinking. And now he's like, or in the second verse, because it like stops for a little bit, right? Like you get this pause in the middle. And then it's kind of the same thing, where it's like it gets back into the more reserved, and it's like when he's thinking about it, he's talking about let's see, what he's hearing the other person doing. He's hearing, let's see, heard you spent your summers in Miami at somebody's house that you didn't buy. You're young, so have fun, girl. Wait, hold on. Where does it pick up? I almost want to play it. The only reason why I'm not trying to play it is because I do know that I think YouTube, I think like it has to do with copywriting. So I'm not even gonna fuck with that, especially because I'm just doing this. But yeah, I don't know. It's just like now it just like the second half of the verse. It's just like, yeah, it has to do with like, yeah, it's like now it's like it's shifted the focus, whereas I think the reason why the very beginning calls to me is because of the fact that it comes from more of a space of an awareness, whereas the rest comes from insecurity and, like, I mean, the other thing or the other line that's sticking out to me is, fuck it, I'm just glad you called. Ring, 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 what a thing. You and I got options there. Yeah, I don't know. I think, okay, so based on the cards, right? It's just like, I think the overall sentiment of the song is, oh, okay, hold on, wait. Sorry, I'm looking at, okay, I'm looking at the, all right, I'm making this a separate video. That's what I know I'm gonna do. Okay, so I'm kind of, now I'm seeing it as, I'm separating the Two of Swords from the first two cards. And now I'm seeing the World on the other side. So it's like, how do I? Okay, so it's like the way that I'm seeing it is like, it's these two cards and then this card. And this card. So it's like, this is one of the thoughts, which is of ending the cycle of completion, like the bigger picture of things, harmony, just, also this version of the World card, it's because it's a snake, right? And also we're literally finishing the year of the snake. So it's all about shedding skin, right? And, like shedding what we no longer need, so that we start the year with a new skin. Versus like, this is like the other energy, and I think this is the in-between. this is the person thinking about these two different things. Like, do I want to change, or am I gonna sit in this petty ass energy and Yeah, and it's like, this is confusing, or what they don't, the reason why they're stuck between these two things, what they don't see here is that, is because they're confused, because they're lonely at the moment. So that's what's giving off more of this. It's fueling more of this. And then the other two cards, which so Seven of Pentacles was at the bottom of the deck. So this is like, so the bottom of the deck tends to mean what you don't see, or kind of like what's underlying in the surface. And the Seven of Pentacles has to do, again, with hard work, or like, it's just, it's about like hard work, like kind of like a, I don't want to say reaping what you sow, because that's not, that has a negative connotation to it, I think. But it's like planning. It's like planting the seeds, and like knowing that, and like tending to the garden, knowing that like the fruits are gonna come later. Yeah, long-term investments. And then the top of the deck, which I think is supposed to be what you can see, or the overall, is, it's the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles has to do with longevity and long-term success. Also like financial security. It's also, it's an earth. I mean, both the Pentacle cards are earth cards, so it has to do with grounding and I want to say materializing, or something coming to fruition more so, or into the physical world. So, oh, now I have to look it up. I mean, I hope this video in itself is fun, because it's like you're getting to see me kind of go through this process, which is what this channel is for. I don't even know if I actually, I didn't introduce myself, because I think when I started this, I thought this was going to be quick, and I thought that I was going to stitch it, but now this is going to be a new video. So hello, 17 minutes in. This video is already longer than the first video, but what's up? My name is Lauren. I am your residential intuitive baddie, and I am here with a part 2 of this read. I don't know why I just wanted to do my intro, because, you know, we're getting here. Okay. Wow, this gave me nothing right now. Oh, here we go. I was trying not to use ChatGPT. Bear with me here. 1919 on the timer right now. What's that mean? This is what I mean. I need time. I need time to like go through these things. Oh, I closed it. Okay, hold on, wait. Let me just re-ask question. It's gonna be really nice if people are watching this now and then we get to like a year from now and it's like I can look back and I can be like, oh my God, guys, can you remember when I would do tarot, or I would pull for tarot and then I didn't know what something meant, so I looked it up during the video and I didn't edit it out. I mean, like, you must really want to know if you're here. What is consciously available, the trajectory, the energy is moving towards. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. So this is where it's actually moving. So again, what I have channeled for this is, again, I was when I did the channel, originally when I had done it in the first video, now that I have decided that these are separate videos, I was really focused on that first part because he's coming from a space of awareness. And I think whoever you're dealing with, or if this is you, because I don't know. I don't know who I'm channeling for exactly. So either if this is you or if this is someone that you are connected to, it's coming from a space of somebody who wants change. It's somebody who has been reflecting or is reflecting, but it seems like somebody who's just not used to thinking like this, or just not used to being in their feelings. So they're going back and forth between like, is this like a real thought? And do I really feel like this? Or is it because I'm lonely? And yeah, I mean, like, I think the first time I said to take it as, I was talking about like if the person reached out or not. And I think that came up because I had watched a reading right before that was talking about somebody reaching out on New Year's or something, and it being like a test or something. So I think I was coming off of that. But like, now that I've done my full reading, now I've done my full assessment and I've gone into the production and stuff. Yeah, what it's giving to me is, or I don't know, take this as it resonates, because this is where it's unclear for me, because it's like, I don't know if this is just coming through because they're going to do something about it. I mean, by the nature of the actual song, it literally just sounds like contemplation. So, I mean, you can assess which energy. Oh, this is cool. Sorry. I'm actually channeling. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay, the spirit's telling me. I feel like the people that I watch. Okay, so yeah, what spirit is telling me that, like, I don't have to focus on anything action oriented. It has nothing to do with action. It is literally like the action is this person contemplating. So, and you know what, to be honest, it's like I don't feel like, at the end of the day, I'm just interpreting the message. And the message is that there is awareness. Even if there is confusion, there is awareness. What I am taking from the Ten of Pentacles, and or even with the World too, is that like something is ending. I even want to say that the confusion is ending. I guess, okay, you know what? If this is somebody you're connected to, there's nothing for you to do. I think that's where that line comes in where he says, I'll admit it if you just keep quiet. If this is somebody who's connected to you, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Allow divine timing to allow this person to get to the conclusion of full awareness. If they're in a half state, like the music is, or like the production in the beginning kind of gives off, allow them to get to full consciousness. If this is you, and you are the one that is stuck between the awareness and feeling confused because maybe you're lonely, maybe it's been a while, not just since you slept with whoever it is on your mind from the song, but like just in general, and you're wondering if like this is just, it's giving like, it's giving nympho, like like a nympho who has stopped, is actively trying to stop being a nympho, or just like somebody who hasn't gotten some in a while. So it's like, yeah, it's one of those things where it's like someone's getting the time to sit with their feelings, but because they don't feel their feelings, maybe like this awareness is just new. And I think it's more of a thing of uncomfortability, that comes from the Queen of Wands being reversed. Even even in the Knight of Swords being reversed, it's like that's kind of like a vibe of being arrogant as well. Because like that's kind of what the second half of the song gives. It's just like it's focused on the other person's actions now rather than their own. So if this is you, stay focused in that awareness on yourself. If you want that change, if you want to get to the world, if you want to get to the era of completion, and yeah, like you're gonna have to work on yourself. Maybe I am reading for who? I don't know who I'm reading for. Yeah, like whoever this is for, like, yeah, you gotta put in the work. You gotta get back to getting yourself together. Like it's like he says in the very beginning, like, gotta get myself together. I've been thinking about everything. Keep doing that. You keep thinking about everything, and you keep thinking about how you gotta get yourself together, because if you want the Ten of Pentacles, and like the Ten of Pentacles, it is also a family card. It's not like the Ten of Cups is more like Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment, but it's like the Ten of Cups is more like happy ending, right? And this is also happy ending, but this card is a card about stability. So it's like, if this is what you want, if you want to be stable with the person that's on your mind, or if okay, I'm talking about it like I'm talking to a person that's been in contemplation. Yeah, it's like if you want that stability and to be together with this person and even possibly have a family with this person, stay in that awareness. Stay with thinking about everything and getting yourself together. That is the message. And then again, if that isn't you and it's somebody you're connected to, give them the time, give them the space. They'll admit it if you just keep quiet. All right. Oh, wow. We're at 30 minutes. This is double the amount of time that the first video took. Anyways, I really hope you enjoyed that. I really am looking forward to doing more of these and breaking down more songs. I have a list of songs that have been like on my mind currently. So I think maybe what I might do is even just to exercise this muscle, I think maybe I'll just go through some of the songs that are already on that list. But or yeah, I'll do it however the songs come up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, thank you so much for rocking with me and for bearing with me if you made it to the end of this video. I hope you found it insightful, and until next time, goodbye.